Hi, I'm Cary Crichlow from RCR Recording Studios, and today I'm here to tell you what I learned from Imagine Dragons. Imagine Dragons? Sounds like your last acid trip. That may be, but today I'm here to talk about the pop rock outfit. Here's what Wikipedia has to say about them. Imagine Dragons is an American alternative rock band from Las Vegas, Nevada. They gained exposure after the release of their debut solo album Night Visions in September 2012. Since then, they have gone on a world tour and gained exposure on major late-night shows like The Tonight Show with Jay Leno, Jimmy Kimmel Live, and Late Night with Jimmy Fallon. Billboard named them the Breakthrough Band of 2013, and Rolling Stones called their single Radioactive the biggest rock hit of the year. Okay, well that was short and sweet. Here's my take on it. Imagine Dragons is an alt-rock outfit that was put together by frontman and lead singer Dan Reynolds. Reynolds was reluctant to become a musician at first, partially because he heard a saying once, "Don't do music because you want to do music. Do music because you can't do anything else." As it turns out, he couldn't do anything else. In 2008, while attending Brigham Young University, Reynolds formed Imagine Dragons with Wayne Sermon and drummer Andrew Tallman. They won a few local competitions, including a BYU Battle of the Bands. The three musicians decided to move to Reynolds' hometown in Las Vegas, where they picked up Ben McKee on bass. They spent years playing 6 hours a day, 4 to 6 days a week in casinos and bars on and around the Strip. But that sounds like hard work. Duh. Actually, it was quite fortuitous that they played so much in Sin City. According to Reynolds, in Las Vegas, you have to compete with showgirls, roulette, and share at the Caesars Palace. You learn to stand out because you're competing for the attention of people sitting at slot machines. You have to bring everything you have and learn what grabs people's attention enough that they look up from the card table and say, "Hey, let's check this out." The band released 3 EPs between 2010 and 2011. Wow, they were really cranking them out. All that hard work paid off when they caught their first real break when Train's frontman got sick just prior to the Bite of Las Vegas Festival 2010. Imagine Dragons were called to fill in, and they performed in front of a crowd of more than 26,000 people. That show, coupled with more gigging and a lot of positive media exposure, earned the band a record deal in 2011. They signed with Interscope Records and began working with Grammy-winning producer Alex da Kid. According to Alex the Kid, he had great chemistry with the band, and he really wanted to try his hand at a rock album, although he did bring his own personal touch to the project. For Imagine Dragons, that meant hip-hop influenced backbeats layered under thrillingly direct guitar, bass, and drums. Sermon was quoted as saying, "We like making raw, natural noises and keeping them raw and natural, but transforming them into synthetic noises. We're gearheads. We do a lot of experimenting with percussion that's both electric and acoustic on top of each other." I wonder if they can even play their own instruments. Actually, every band member except for Reynolds attended the prestigious Berklee College of Music. Oh. Anyways, the technical skill and precision that comes from that kind of an education has impacted Imagine Dragons' sound and process. For some reason, Tallman left the band around this time and was replaced by drummer Daniel Platzman. They released their debut album Night Visions, which brought the band mainstream success and made the highest debut of a rock band in 6 years. It reached number 2 on the Billboard 200 and is certified platinum in the USA. And they say rock is dead. They released It's Time, and it became the band's first single, reaching number 15 on the Billboard 100 and holds the 2012 record for most weeks on the top 10 alternative charts with 32 consecutive weeks. Reynolds recalls, "I wrote It's Time during a very transitional period in my life. It seemed like everything was going wrong. I was trying to decide what I wanted to do with my life, trying to figure out how seriously I wanted to take music. I was making decisions about who I was, but I wrote the song just standing in my kitchen, stomping my feet and clapping my hands. I wasn't thinking about writing a great song. I was thinking about what was important to me, about wanting to stay true to your roots, but also not be afraid to go outside your boundaries." Radioactive, the band's second single, is the 5th best-selling rock song in digital history with sales of more than 6 million copies in the United States alone. Not too shabby. Who knows what the future holds for these rising stars, but right now, all signs point to them making quite an impact. So what did I learn from Imagine Dragons? It's still possible to sell millions of albums. Rock isn't dead. It just sounds different. Even budding rock stars don't have it quite all figured out. Success is where preparation meets opportunity. Experience is the best teacher, preferably someone else's. And perhaps the most important thing I've learned from Imagine Dragons is, I'm radioactive. Thank you for watching and have a great day.